Hey everybody, Nate Rockne here, reacting to videos. So tonight I'm going to get into another Buy Me a Coffee request, and this one is for a new musician. I haven't even heard of this guy. I was told he's an acoustic musician. Obviously, I love acoustic music. That's kind of the main thing that I play. I would say 90% of the time if I'm playing, it's an acoustic guitar. I haven't really checked out a whole lot of acoustic music on the channel, so I'm excited to get into this. And who we're going to be checking out is Leo Kottke, and the song is Mona Ray, Morning is the Long Way Home. And this is live in 1977, so before I was even born. But I dig older music, and this song was requested by Robert Pretorius 4007. So thank you, Robert, for requesting this. Looking forward to this song and the song I'm going to be checking out tomorrow, both acoustic, I believe. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So it looks like this one might just be instrumental. Just a man and his acoustic guitar. He's playing a 12 string, which if you notice at all, I do have a 12 string up here. I don't play it all that often anymore, honestly. I really like the sound of the 12 string. I like that he's got the thumb pick. I looked into getting a thumb pick. It seems like I drop my pick all the time. I would like to blame the chemotherapy and the neuropathy in my hands, but in all honesty, I've been dropping my pick since I was in my 20s playing guitar. Really, probably since I first picked up a guitar at 16. I looked into getting the thumb pick just so that I wouldn't drop it anymore. After watching him, I might have to pick up my 12 string and try to learn some of his licks, maybe. As I'm watching him, I'm noticing he's playing the A chord barred, which I don't see a lot of guitarists play it that way. I play it that way because I have big fingers, and to try to fit 3 fingers on those 3 strings next to each other is almost impossible for me. So I learned early on to just bar the A chord. It's not like I scan looking for how everybody plays the A chord, but he's one of the first guitarists I've seen that plays the A chord that way. Maybe it's just because he's doing that little hammer on pull off thing on the I think he's doing that on the 4th fret. Maybe that's why he's barring it, and he normally plays it the way most people play the A chord. I don't know, little things I notice, I guess, sometimes when there's a close up on the guitar. On the 12-string front, my favorite 12-string guitar song is Stevie Ray Vaughan's Rude Mood. I love the version of that on I think it was MTV Unplugged. I don't know how many times I've watched that, but I can't get enough of that particular version of it on the 12-string guitar. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think he's one of the best guitarists of all time, and that song in particular is my favorite song on the 12-string. So I really do enjoy when someone pulls out the 12-string and is able to pull off a really good song. And Leo Kottke seems to be a very proficient 12-string guitar player. Good stuff. I like Leo Kottke. What he was playing there towards the end, I was getting some hints of like bluegrass and country music, and some blues licks in there. And early on, I was hearing some stuff that kind of sounded like there was a song that was out in the 80s or 90s. I can't even actually figure out what song it is, but it was sounding like the beginning of that particular song that I can't remember. It's just in my mind I'm hearing this other song, and I think it might only be like 2 chords from that song, but it was just reminding me of it. And I wish that I could put my finger on what it is that I was trying to think of, but it's just my mind's drawn a blank for it. I dig how cool and collected he was up there as he was jamming on the 12-string. He's got a very mellow mood to him when he's up there playing. He doesn't really show a whole lot of emotion up there. He's just up there strumming on his 12-string. doing some really cool licks. I dig the song. I like instrumentals. Like I said, to hear someone play the 12-string really well, I really enjoy that. Thank you, Robert, for requesting that. I'm going to have to look and see if there's some other stuff from Leo Kottke to check out. I honestly, like I said, know nothing about him, so might have to look into him a little bit more and see what I can find out. But before I let you guys go, I want to let you know about Buy Me a Coffee. That's where you can support the channel and make your own priority requests. I'll get to the priority requests as soon as possible, generally within a few days. And if Buy Me a Coffee is not your thing, that's okay. You can still leave your requests in the comments. I'm always pulling songs out of the comments and adding them to my list. My list keeps getting longer. That's why Buy Me a Coffee is the quickest way to get your request to me. If there's a song you want to make sure that I absolutely don't miss out on, head over to Buy Me a Coffee and make your request. Now you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can go to the description where I've put the link to Buy Me a Coffee. Click on the link and it'll take you to my page. You can make your request there. I appreciate all the support, the liking, subscribing, commenting, and just watching the videos. It all helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. So, YouTube will recommend a video over here. If you'd like to, please feel free to check that out. For everybody else, hope you guys enjoyed that, and come back and watch some more with me. Hey, thanks everybody.